Mom buys homeless man coffee and bagel, but before parting ways, he hands her a note. Sometimes the smallest actions mean the most and can hold the most impact in a person's life. Casey Fisher, a mother and student, found this out through a stunning chain of events, and she will never forget what she went through. It all started with a homeless man, a coffee, and a bagel. Casey at the time was a student at Southern New Hampshire University, and she had a long period in between classes where she needed to waste time in order to make it to all of her classes. She made her way to the local Dunkin' Donuts and decided to buy herself some morning coffee. When she pulled in, she noticed a homeless man singing on the streets, who had only $1 in his collection box. People were coming in and ignoring him, going about their usual day. As Cassie was sitting down drinking her coffee, she noticed the man get up and come into the store to try and buy a coffee with his $1. She began making small talk with him, and even though he did not seem like he wanted to talk, she kept bothering him to talk. His $1 was not enough, so she immediately stepped up and bought him a coffee and a bagel and offered for him to come and sit down and eat it with her. What she had originally planned to be a 10-minute conversation ended up being a 2-hour-long conversation. They talked about how his mother had died of cancer and he had never known his father. He had turned to drugs and they made him into someone he never wanted to be. He had lost control and now was paying the price, and all that he wanted was to get better to make her proud. Chris was one of the most honest and sincere people I've ever met, Fisher wrote in a Facebook post. After their talk, Casey realized that it was time for her to return to class. She told him that she had to go, and he told her to wait a second before she did. He grabbed a crumpled up receipt and a pen and scrawled something down on the small piece of paper. He handed it to Casey and walked out. When Casey read the note, she was floored. It read, "I wanted to kill myself today. Because of you, I now do not." The note read, "Thank you, beautiful person." This action saved the life of a man that felt worthless. It is amazing how one small deed can make such a difference in someone's life. It is important to remember your actions carry so much weight.